That is why a lot of singer-songwriters, their music just kind of sounds like sad person playing the acoustic guitar, which is, in my opinion, quite boring. Hi, welcome to another episode of Songcraft, and today we're discussing 5 things that I wish I had known as a beginner songwriter. The first thing is it takes years. The first 100 songs or even 200 songs that you write will be very bad. And if you're very talented or lucky, you might get a few that might get a pass, listenable. And if you want to write songs, you would need to endure a lot of bad songs. The second thing I wish I known is originality does not exist. All ideas are permutations on existing themes. And this is particularly true in music because the way we connect to music is through familiar feelings. How often have you heard, someone says, I love this song, this reminds me of that artist or this band. Music is a game of taking your influences and mashing them together and releasing them into something new. The third thing I wish I had known is you do need to know quite a few instruments in order to be a good songwriter, and also, more importantly, a good producer, because these days a songwriter is most likely also a producer. Start with the piano or the guitar, whichever you like the most, because these are instruments that can play chords. Realize that down the road you probably need to learn more instruments in order to become a better producer and songwriter. Following from that, the next thing I wish I had known is production is a very, very important ingredient in songwriting. Almost as important as the lyrics, the melody, the rhythm, and the chords. Because modern days, how we write songs is often get a track and then a top liner will write a melody and lyrics over that track. If you are a top liner, that's great, but to be a complete songwriter, you need to have a basic understanding of music production. Another thing I wish I had known earlier is to focus on rhythm. Lots of songwriters focus on words, and the result is all their songs kind of sound the same because they write the words first and then set the same familiar music over it. And that is why a lot of singer-songwriters, their music just kind of sounds like sad person playing the acoustic guitar, which is, in my opinion, quite boring. By focusing on rhythm, you give your music a kind of soul and pulse and life. And what I mean by rhythm is not just the drum beats or the beats in general behind, but also how often the chords change and what is the contrast between sections. What is the rhythm of the melody being sung? The final thing I wish I had known as a beginner songwriter is the end goal of pop songwriting is to be simple and interesting. When you're starting out, you have dreams of writing the most advanced or using every technique you know from the music theory textbook into every new song you write. But the fact is, they will just sound obscure and impenetrable. However, if you write simple tunes without any measure of, sophistication, it would sound boring as well. And the way out of that is to find some quirks and to be interesting and to be honest in writing your music. And that balance of simple and interesting is the trickiest of all. And that is why we call the masters of pop songwriting masters. Have I missed anything? Let me know in the comments below. My name is Alvin, and you can check this video out next and subscribe to me below if you haven't yet. Thanks.